that are floating around online. This is what they look like, which is not what they look like, but somebody dumped 2 of them. And armed with that knowledge, I think you can figure out what I did with these. Now, unfortunately, while I don't know the specs that power the actual ordering kiosk here, we can at least recreate the experience. Folks, today we literally will have the Sonic we have at home. What a POS. This is the Micros Oracle thing of some kind, and I think it'll do fine to recreate the Sonic experience at home. And oh boy, would you look at these ports. 12 volt out, USB 5, IDEN Ethernet, CD1 and CD2. We're not going to be using either of those, optical media bad. USB 1 and 2, the old HDMI. The customer display port. I think it's kind of funny that this HDMI is like HDMI, and then the customer just gets S-video. USB 3 and 4, now featuring 3.0. Ethernet 2. Ethernet port number 3, which is also COM2, which also apparently operates at 5, 9, and 12 volts. This one's kind of like that too, except this one is COM1, and then this one's COM5? Don't ask it about COMs 3 and 4. He doesn't talk about it anymore. Specifically HP out, do not plug a Dell into that. And the greatest port of them all. Ready? You're not ready for this one. PCI Express. Yeah, it's only buy 1, but brother, that's all I need. You can put a GPU on this. But before we get too carried away, remember, we're staying in for dinner tonight. But that's not going to stop us from having Sonic. So like I mentioned earlier, there's currently 2 dumps floating around. Both of these have 1 of each. I don't know if they're any different, but if one is not working, we can try the other, or if one kind of sucks, we can just try the other. We got options. But in order to use those options, we're going to have to get this guy open. So we can start here, or we can start here. Let's go with the card reader, huh? For the best luck possible, I'm going to give the POS gods a sacrifice. I just realized that I'm going to have a bit of a bruh moment if I open this thing up and there's no SATA ports. I don't even really know what era this thing is, but judging from this sticker right here, which says, what does this say? Windows Embedded, that's it. I think that's like a slightly newer Microsoft logo. So, I don't know, maybe like Windows 8, Windows 10? Honestly, we want something just a little bit older because I'm pretty sure that these SSDs from Sonic are running Windows 7 embedded. So we don't really want anything too new. Whoops, that's identifying information. But like I was saying, while we don't want anything too new, we also don't want anything too garbage. Wow, this is a very simple device actually. I guess mag strips have been around since the Stone Age, so I'm not surprised. Okay, dude. Just put the goddamn card reader on an RJ45. Why not? Why not? I'm not sure why, but I'm actually like pissed off about that. And look at this. Can you tell there used to be a compact flash card reader in there? Kids these days with their SD cards. Why doesn't this come up? I want this to come up. It looks like an antenna. Oh, you know what? That's probably the beep. You know, tap to pay. That's what it was. Okay, well, I don't think that comes out. At least not yet. Hold on. What is this? PCB wait time already? For the next 65 seconds, I'm going to say nothing but PCB wait. 3, 2, 1, go! PCB wait, PCB wait, PCB wait, PCB wait, PCB wait. You know, now that I'm watching this, it's actually really not that entertaining. So, why don't we fill the rest of the ad with details about PCBWay, huh? PCBWay helps take your DIY designs and projects and makes them real. And if you don't have any awesome designs of your own to make real, that's fine too. PCBWay has a shared project section on their website. In this section, you can browse other people's projects and then instantly order all of the parts that you need to build it yourself. They'll even do all of the software.
Alright, it's full. Mine is full.
PCBWay has over 10 years of prototyping and manufacturing experience, so they can handle anything that you throw. They're holding a 10th anniversary celebration right now on their website with a ton of deals, as well as this awesome little section right
We have to deliver, because
try your luck to win some cool stuff, participate in their charity badge sale, and more. Bring your projects to life with PCBWay by using the link in the description and claim some fantastic deals deals from now until the end of August. PCB way. That's it. Wow, that was this many PCB way. Anyway, see ya. I have once again run out of screws significantly faster than. Well, let's move over to these ones up here. This feels like a substantial piece. Whoa. Oh, we're only half dedicated. DDR4 gigabytes? No, we're gonna need more than that. All I have is DDR4 and 2 gigabyte DDR3. Alright, we go in. You will surely not regret mismatching 6 gigabytes of DDR3. This looks like it's just the speakers, so those go. What connector is this? Oh, they're just headphone jacks. I mean, it seems so obvious. They're speakers. Oh, it's not very loud, but it works. We've got internal speakers connected with aux cables, a mag strip reader connected with an Ethernet plug. I think I've seen 2 micro USB ports. You know what? I'm kinda into this. Oh, there's another one right here. They're just using typically external connectors for internal stuff. You know what? That beats ribbon cables, I'll tell you that. There are so many. I'll show you guys. There are so many ribbon cables over here. There's no way I can just lift this straight out of the case. You didn't have to build it like this. Pretty cool. No way. Another one? Is that another PCIe slot? That one's even bigger. That's either like a 5.2 or like 4? What the heck, dude? This video isn't gonna really be about gaming, but maybe someday I should game. Wow, who would have thought? 2 PCI Express ports on the POS. Regardless, let's go further. Oh, you've been waiting for a proper model number? It looks like this is a Micros Workstation 6. I think this is it. Oh, keep going. What's inside? The soon-to-be a Sonic ordering menu, which is actually a Micros Workstation 6. Oh, you have to be kidding me. The back is the CPU cooler. That's it? This giant chunk of metal is keeping that CPU cool? Dude, we'll be lucky if this is an Intel add-on. Okay, what did we come here for? SSD. There's an M SATA. 2 of them, actually. Here's a regular SATA. Oh, I don't even need a screwdriver. It just comes out. This is very small. I think it's a 64 gig SSD. Well, the images for the Sonic ones are only 64 gig, so I guess I can just clone it to here, and we could actually put this thing back together, because they don't exactly fit. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get these ones cloning, but in the meantime, don't mind, you love this. How do you power this thing? Not this, that's 12 volt out, not in. I suppose we'll consult the manual. Mounting the workstation on an Oracle Micro stand. Close enough. Oh, it looks to me that there is a AT adapter in the stand for this, which is not something I own. You stick it in the stand, but how is it powered? Oh, that is... What? I think this giant cable has it going into our PCIe slot? Oh man, they probably just used the PCIe slot, but it's not actually PCIe. That means if we tried to plug a graphics card into this thing, it would probably just blow it up. So good thing we read this. That is super ultra not helpful though, because I don't have that stand. Alright, guess we're doing this my way. So here's our power jack, also known as PCI Express. Look at these rusty buttons. What's the deal? Why are they so rusty? I just got like a rubber thing on it. So many mysteries.